Hey paisanos, it's the Super Franco Brothers Super Show. And I'm not doing a rap. I'm not doing a parody of the Mario rap. That's not going to happen. It's a Sunday, so it's time for another channel update. I'm trying to do my best to make sure that I actually do these so that I don't, fall out of habit, because getting in habit is a good thing. As for what happened this week, a lot. It's been a busy week. I just finished like 10 minutes ago sorting through a fat stack of WTR Unlimited stuff for Flesh and Blood, adding that to my inventory. That was probably like an extra 900 cards. None of them worth more than like $1. In fact, the vast majority of them are listed for 15 cents. And as you know, we are huge into bulk on this channel. But still, there's Everfest, Bright Lights, and Arcane Rising Unlimited. There's a bunch of stuff over there I haven't gotten to yet. I'm going to get to it throughout the rest of the week. But yeah, I've been spending most of the day sorting cards. But I've also spent a lot of this day... I've recorded like 4 videos today, including this one. 2 shorts. I want to stay on top of doing my weekly Pokemon shorts, where I go to various card stores and buy some nice budget cards and just show them off. I'm not sure how popular that will be or if people like them or not, but I'm going to keep doing it for a bit for 2 reasons. One, I do want to stress and emphasize that Pokemon collecting is not in as bad a terrible position as a lot of people like to make it out to be. If you go to places, if you go to certain corners of the internet, you're going to see people being extremely negative about the current state of the Pokemon collecting side of the game. Collecting corner? And it's certainly true that if you want to get sealed product or high-end singles from the last 3 sets, it is a challenge. However, Pokemon collecting itself, there's still a lot of fun to be had. And in the last 2 weeks, between the shorts I've done as well as getting that Gem Pack 1 stuff in, I've had a lot of fun just adding some Pokemon cards to my own personal collection. So I just want to show that off to everyone else and maybe just remind people that there can still be a lot of fun had in just grabbing random singles. So there's that. I'm not sure how I'm not sure where I'm going to go next. I went to both of the recent stores, both of the closest stores. I don't want to just go back to the same places over and over again, so I'm wondering where to go next week. But that's something I can handle next week. I did a comedy skit on the channel that you guys probably saw by the time you'll see this. One of my buddies over on Discord made a video suggestion, and I was like, that has to be a video. And normally I put my shitposty meme videos over on Lore Seeker. That's where I tend to put a lot of the meme videos, but I don't know, it felt right for this channel. As for what happened in the future videos prospect, we got some boxes in. Some mail arrived this week. One that I didn't think was actually coming, and one that I'm very happy came in. I did not think... Upside down. This is battle cards. This is a box of battle cards. I did not think this was coming in because this is the 3rd time I've ordered a box of this stuff. Both previous times I've ordered a box of battle cards, it got canceled. The order got canceled twice. So I'm going to record a video for this, and you guys should see that tomorrow or Tuesday or something like that. I'm pretty excited to talk about this one. This game is the strangest card game I've ever experienced. It's wild, and I think you guys are going to find it to be as absurd as I did. But I also got Mythos. I'm really excited to get this. This is the only Mythos product I own. It's an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired TCG. It draws a lot of inspiration from his short stories, his overall Cthulhu mythos, etc., as you might have inferred from the name. It was produced by Chaosium back in, does it have a date? 1996. It's a very fun game. I've actually played it a lot. I have a friend who owns, for some reason, he just owns boxes and boxes of this stuff. And I used to play quite a lot of it with him, and I really do enjoy this game a lot. And I'm very excited to share this on the channel. Maybe not as much as I am to talk about this, because there's a lot of, like, I can be really negative with this. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and say I just really like this game a lot. And I put out a lot of videos just talking about the fact that I just love the game I'm talking about. And this is one of those TCGs that's like, it's just good. It's probably in my top 5. I don't know if it's like in my top 3, but it's definitely in the top 5, 4 or 5 of my dead card games I've played. It's just really enjoyable. So you guys are going to have a video for this bad boy at some point in the near future, and I think I'm going to do this one first. So yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday, you guys will have a video for that. And got some other product coming in, but nothing I spent too much money on. I did end up ordering more Gem Pack 1 because I heard that Gem Pack 2 was being announced with Eevee cards. And that just caused me to go, well, I need more Gem Pack 1. I'm super excited, too, for a lot of the stuff that's coming out in the TCG world. I'm not, I'm not hyper excited for anything coming out with Magic the Gathering, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's called Stampede. Yu-Gi-Oh! Stampede just came out this week. I didn't buy any. I probably should buy some before it's out, though. Shouldn't I? It's got Quarter Century Secret Rare Skull Servant in it. And for those of you who don't know, that is an absolute banger of a card. Unironically. If you know, you know, but that is one of the coolest cards in the game's history. Just putting it out there. It's got some other goodies in it, too. But I should probably grab that at some point and talk about that on the channel. Because it's supposed to be, for realsies this time, the final Quarter Century product. I don't know. I think we're going to see 1 or 2 more sets that have the Quarter Century Secret Rare. I hope I'm wrong. I genuinely do hope that this is the last of it, and that Konami does not shove another Quarter Century product down our throats. But there's just something inside of me that says, I don't know, there's more coming somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Besides that, just trying to catch up with my work. Got a lot going on here still. Like I said, I got a bunch of Flesh and Blood stuff over there that needs sorted. Some Pokemon stuff over on that table. And there's like a small pile, I don't know where I put it, but there's a small pile of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards around here somewhere that I just picked up. And I don't know where I put it. I picked it up like 2 or 3 days ago and put it somewhere else. And now I don't remember where I put it down. It's gonna bug me because I just have no idea where I put it. But anyway, that's really all I've got. Just a quick update with what's going on, what I've got going on behind the scenes, and what you guys can expect going forward on this channel. As for the Lore Seeker channel, I try to keep updates to that to Patreon, but I know that some people have been curious what's going on there. And I'm going to be honest, okay? I'll be honest with you guys. I've been having a lot of fun in the last, 2 months working on the Frank channel exclusively, and not a lot of fun going with Lore Seeker stuff. I'm going to keep at it, because I've been in Lore Seeker funks before where I've gone 2 or 3 months without having any real content being put out, because I'm going to be honest, the working with Magic Lord can be depressing, especially with what Wizards does to it. So I'm going to try to hammer out a few videos. I've got one in mind that you guys are probably going to see soon. And I don't want to let, I don't want to let the patrons down, because I've got patrons who've been with me for a long time, and they signed on for Lore Seeker. They didn't sign on just for the Frank content. They signed on for Magic the Gathering lore videos or something similar, right? So I want to get them some content. I'm just not sure what it's going to be in the near future, just because the projects I have for that channel aren't what I typically work on. They aren't completely out of left field, obviously, but I don't know. Every time I think about doing a Frank video, whenever I think about doing a video for this, I feel kind of excited. I feel enthusiastic about sitting down and talking with you guys about whatever crazy card game or video game or whatever news is happening that day. And it's so easy to just take a sit back and record one of these videos, you know. But sometimes I'm going to be honest, it can be a chore. It can feel like a genuine chore making videos for the Lore Seeker channel, because I can put 40 plus hours into some of those videos and they will get nothing. And I won't even be happy making them. Like, I've made videos on that channel that took me forever to make, and I was miserable making them. Didn't get any views. At least not a lot of views, I should say. And the reception was overall poor, and I was just like, it just wasn't worth it. And that's the feeling you get, you know, when you're a content creator and you put a lot of effort into something and just nobody cares. You feel like it wasn't worth it. And, you know, you can always hope that it pays off down the road. But it doesn't help that the content I'm working with over on Lore Seeker just depresses me in general because of what Wizards has been doing. How they've been treating their own card game. I feel like laser focusing on one card game and the lore for that card game, I don't know, it does not make me as happy as it did in 2019. I'm just going to say that. But I'll leave that depressing talk for another day, another video, maybe one just to the patrons themselves. For now, all I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching. This has been an update of the Frank channel. Looking forward to this. I'll see you guys in the next one.